Hello, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. This is me coming back at you again, just 30 seconds after I posted my last video. I told you I'd be back real soon. I know that I'm behind on the 2 episodes, so I'm doing them both at once, back to back. The reviews. So this video is going to be reviewing Supernatural Season 13, Episode 17, The Thing. And it... I really didn't even want to review this one either. It's not the greatest episode. If you do not like spoilers, turn back now. This is a fan review video. They are self-explanatory, but in case you didn't figure that one out, that means that we are talking about the show, what happened in the episode, my opinions on what happened in the episode, and yeah, just the general stuff. So here we go. The Thing. It starts off with the boys researching on the final ingredient to open up a rift to another world. And they need the Seal of Solomon. And, well, in order to get that, they found out that they have to go to another location. It's not a bunker, but it's a men of letters kind of outpost. And there was this chick from the 20s in the episode. I haven't watched it since last week, and my whole basic summary of the episode is there's a few things. There was the main guy, the main boys, our boys, who went to find the Seal of Solomon, and this other men of letters outpost, and they found this chick from the 20s on a sacrificial tomb stone or whatever the heck that is. It's a platform of some kind. She was chained to it. They freed her. They're off on their little adventure. Ketch is off on his own adventure with Asmodeus, who's kind of using him as a punching bag, and also stealing Gabriel's grace as like cocaine for him or something, maybe meth. Not really sure what a demon would be doing shooting up Angel Grace, but that's what he was doing. And then Cain, or not Cain, sorry, Ketch busts Gabriel out of Asmodeus's prison, and I think that was just far too easy for him. But he did, and took Gabriel straight back to the bunker. The boys, in the meantime, they went to a diner, and the waitress insulted Sam's choice of healthy salad and water, and it was pretty funny. And then this hot chick turns out to be the from the 20s. She turns out to be this god from another dimension, or some kind of creature that has a lot of tentacles, and her mate is in the rift across and stuck on the other side and wants to cross over, so she decides to use Dean as the vessel for her mate. And so it's essentially tentacle porn is what this episode is about. It's literally mentioned in the episode, and before it aired, Jensen Ackles on, was it The Talk or The View or some such show, he was saying, yeah, next episode, tentacle porn. So it really wasn't, like, that's basically the entire summary of the episode. Thing tried to mate or insert itself into Dean, sorry. And then he got away. And then it was about two lovers separated by the rift. And the last time they went through the rift, Castiel was separated and killed. They were separated, and then Castiel was killed right in front of Dean. And then they ended up, she got sucked back into the rift by her lover. And then the rift closed, so that's the end of that chapter note for the men of letters, I guess. They end up going back to the bunker. They find out Gabriel is there. Sam's all, Oh man, Rise of the Sabriel shippers. Holy heck. He's all excited that Gabriel's there. He's taking care of Gabriel. He's concerned about Gabriel's welfare and health. And Dean, in the meantime, is like, well, we've got all the ingredients we need. Let's open up the rift. And he's like, Sam is kind of dumbfounded by how quickly Dean wants to do this. Um, and initially watching the episode, I thought it was a bit too abrupt. And of course, there was no mention of Cass. Like, at least they've been pretty good this episode with at least trying to mention Cass or say where Cass is gone or talk to him on the phone per episode so that we at least know he's around, or that he's in their thoughts. But this whole episode, he wasn't even mentioned. And it was, I think, strategically done. Um, but Dean puts all the ingredients together at the end of the episode, and he takes Ketch and goes through the rift. He tells Sam to protect everybody here, and so if things mess up, Sam can still go back to that world. He doesn't say Cass, even though Cass can actually go back to that world too, because you have to have been there in order to go back there. So I don't think Dean wants Cass going anywhere near that world, because last time he was there, he saw Cass die. And whether you ship Destiel or not, you know that their friendship is strong. So I think in my own way that Dean is doing this and not mentioning Cass and not talking about Cass and not wanting to involve Cass in it, I think is very strategically done in the way that he wants to protect Cass. He just got him back. He does not want to lose him again. But Dean is a self-sacrificing kind of idiot in that way, so he's taking Ketch with him. And he is going over to the other side. And to find Mary and Jack. Sam is left alone in the bunker with Gabriel, and in the next episode we see that Cass is back, and he is pissed off that Dean dared to go without him, and he's pissed that he took Ketch, and he's I'm excited to see tomorrow night's episode, to see what Team Free Will brings back to us. Initially, I was pretty upset, or not upset, but just not exactly stoked about the episode. But I like the Gabriel storyline. I'm still not super down with Ketch being so involved in the story arcs, and I like the kind of innuendo that's there about the separated lovers. Like, the whole episode was about lovers separated by a rift. That's the whole gist of the episode. And then at the end of the episode, Dean goes through the rift alone with Ketch. So you can imagine where a lot of people's minds are going. Um, it's very symbolic in a lot of ways. So I'm curious to see how things are going to go. To answer a few of the comments, or main comments of one of my viewers, and I know I don't normally do this, and I'll just usually comment down below, but I do understand where you're coming from about being concerned about Castiel and maybe not does him getting the affection and love that he deserves from the guys. But I think that Dean has Cass's best interests at heart. I believe that he truly loves and wants to protect Castiel, and even in the last episode in Scooby Natural, he said that, you know, he compared Cass to Scooby, which was kind of a low blow. But then in the very next scene or two, he also said, I'd take a bullet for that dog. So it's all relative. Like, it bats back and forth, and I do believe that we are coming closer to something. So stick it out. If it's not what you want, I'm not going to force you to watch it. If you like watching my reviews to see, you know, what's happening in the show, go ahead, and you're more than welcome, and I'll be happy to keep doing these videos for you and anybody else who's wanting to use this as kind of a segue to deciding whether or not they want to watch. I know I've been a little bit harsh with the episodes recently, but I believe that we're building up to something pretty cool at the end here. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with Gabriel, what's going to happen with Cass, and I'm a little bit terrified because of the hints that we've gotten from Jensen in interviews saying that finally gets to play a different character, and I don't know what that means. And Cass is going to turn into like the soldier that he was initially. So it's kind of like this time there's going to be a loss of Dean, and Cass isn't going to cope well, and he's going to go back to his original programming of militant behavior. So I am curious to see how that's going to play out. Who it is that Dean's or Jensen's going to end up playing? What happens to Dean? And how will it all impact Sam and Jack and Mary and all of Team Free Will? So I know it's a little rough right now, but we still got a ways to go to the end game. So just stick it out. And if anything, just watch the Scooby Natural episode if you're interested. It's cute. It's funny. It's got cute moments in it. Might make you giggle. It's nothing really too involved with the whole season as is. And there's some pretty cute quips that Cass has. So yeah, anyway, that's my review. It is basically covering everything you've already seen with your own two eyes. And it's my opinion from me to you, and you can go ahead and comment down below. I do enjoy engaging with you guys. So yeah, feel free to do that. And if you really like my videos, go ahead, hit like. And I'm pretty sure I already said this all. You saw Lucy back there. She's here with me as always. So you guys have a good night. Ciao for now.